Okay, it's it. Fucking told you I didn't want to fucking talk about that.
Yeah, well, I really didn't give a shit, right? Because I figured they needed to know.
Well, I didn't fucking want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, you put your whole life out there on the fucking internet, and this is what happens. You think that nothing, you think you can just go around. Hi, guys. We were trying to do a little drama for you. It didn't work. I couldn't keep it together.
I tried. I fucking tried.
We were just sitting backstage going, let's just be late and see who says something, see if anybody actually cares. Who won
and
the
then we didn't
prize?
get anything out of it. Nothing. We got
Nothing.
no. Well, actually, Wasp at it's 8 o'clock, guys.
Okay. So Wasp wins. Thank you, Wasp. You win. I don't know what you win. Booby prize, I guess. But welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, the 26th, 2022, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Actually, we're a little later than that, right? When are we? I don't know. I got almost 10 past. Is that true?
It is 5 past.
Oh, my clock's 5 minutes fast. Must have a good battery in it.
Yeah.
So let's see. We got Ashley is in the chat, right? Is that Ashley?
Yeah.
I can't read. I can see the name. I can't. Guys, I'm having eyeball problems tonight.
Okay,
so I
Ashley,
can't. Okay.
And then Justine and Wasp and Jason and Sugar Britches and Sherry. Am I missing anybody? And
I don't think so.
And I think I got them all.
Cool. Thanks for coming, guys. It's nice to see you all here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope everybody is trying to stay cool from the heat wave that's rolling through the country. Seems pretty wicked from what I understand. I feel bad because this is what you guys are dealing with, seems to be everyday Florida weather, so I'm kind of acclimated to it. I know you guys are really kind of hitting it hard and probably knocking your dicks in the dirt. How are you doing up there in your end, Gutter? Has it been really hot up there?
It has. The last two. Yesterday we were almost at 100. Today we are at 101 right now at 5 o'clock in the evening.
Holy shit! That's
and Bobby and Maureen are here as well.
Oh, right on. Welcome, guys. Steve, is that Steve W? Yep. Cool. Very cool.
How are you seeing him for me?
Hold on a second.
Where do you see Steve W?
All I see is Steve W. I see Steve W. I can't read what his thing says, though, right? Hold on. Let me click on it and put it on the screen. What does that say? You don't see it? I put it on.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I do. Steve W. Hey, yo, Amanda, Fly Crew.
Very nice.
Fly Crew said, all right, Daddy is here. A little late. Working on putting a new battery in phone. Part that takes the longest is just getting rid of all the old gooey glue.
In a phone? I thought you couldn't change the batteries in phones anymore. I thought they kind of did away with that.
Well, if you're Fly Crew, you can do it, I guess.
I guess so. He's special.
And Amanda.
Very cool.
And Lee.
Hi, Lee. And Sherry. Only 70. What does that say? Only 70. Is that 75?
73.
73 here. Where's here? Sherry, where's here?
Canada.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
I'm right, Sherry? I'm good, huh?
You are. Some people might even say you're the best. I don't know if I agree with that, but is my fucking hat crooked? Yeah, not my hat, my bendiejo.
Your hood? Is your hood crooked?
My what?
Your hood?
Yeah. My foreskin.
Yeah, Alberta, Canada. I win.
You win. I don't know what you win, but
Lee said about to drive home listening. I wish you'd move closer to down. So
I wish you'd get home before we go on.
Right.
Get your ass home, girl. Miss you.
Yeah.
Don't get on the show, goddammit.
How did I skip her? Hell. Just have.
Yeah, you'll have to click this. I cannot keep up with this.
Fly Crew said just have to heat the back glass and pry it off. It's held on by glue.
Oh. Good to know.
You have to heat it without melting the plastic back, correct?
I would think so, yeah.
And who else? Sherry said, yes, you are. Got it.
So we really didn't have a whole bunch of crap to talk about tonight. We just kind of threw stuff in the description because in my opinion, there isn't a whole heck of a lot going on, or there isn't a lot of stuff going on that I'm paying attention to because I've got other things going on. I have a life, and life away from the TV and news and all that stuff is good for you.
I know. I've missed a lot. I've missed anything that's been going on news-wise. I did see this morning where Biden had a press conference meeting with Korea.
Oh, really? Korea?
Wasn't it Korea? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyways, that's one I was talking to you earlier about.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I don't know which one it was.
Was it Korea or was it Taiwan?
Maybe. You could totally be right. I see that's how much I didn't pay attention to it. So, Lee, I know I'm skipping over wasps. Oh, she's talking to Ann. Lee, we're still waiting, and if he's not here by Thursday, they're going to induce. So he needs to just pack his shit and get the hell out.
Move, damn it.
Yeah. Get on out, boy.
Yep. Go down the hallway, pop your head out, be good.
Right.
Yep. Let's meet the little man.
Exactly.
What's his name?
Everything's ready.
Noel?
Lucas.
That was a good movie. Lucas. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Had Corey, the two Corys there. Remember they were big in like the 80s. Corey Feldman and Corey fucking Ham, something like that. It was a kid with the glasses. He was a little nerdy kid, Lucas, and he wanted to play football. Boy, you are no movie references for Gata, no TV references for Gata. Nope. No, just not having any of it.
Bobby said he's leaving. Who the hell do you think you are, Bobby?
Well, you don't come to our house, show up, and then leave.
And piss in our lawn and then leave.
What's up with that? Where's he going?
Gotta run. This is what he says. Gotta run. Who the fuck do you think you are? Have a great show. I may come back in a bit.
No, you're banned. No. Time him out.
I can't. He already left.
Shit.
Let's
Well,
see.
I'm seeing a whole bunch of the same.
Pubio, stop it.
Oh, is it him?
Yes.
All right. Don't be a dink.
Don't be
It's
a
not-
dink.
Yeah.
Pew.
That's a good motto in life. Don't be a dink.
Don't be a dink.
Yeah, so I don't know if Biden. I know that Biden had the Coofe, right? We all know that. We all heard that, and we're like,
Oh yeah, he's already
kind of like,
recovered.
yeah, he did. They threw the book at him too, man. They gave him, of course, he got the double jabs, then he got the double boosted jabs, and then he got sick, and then they gave him that Paxlovid, and I think they gave him monoclonal antibodies to boot, because they are so afraid this guy who can barely stand up and a strong breeze blows him over on getting up to Air Force One 3 times. Remember that? They said that it was the wind that made him fall. So, yeah, they really don't want him to go nowhere. So they put him into seclusion pretty quickly, which is why I was surprised to hear that he was on would you say like a teleconference thing today?
Yeah.
So if he was doing that, then he must be feeling a little better. Which,
and they said he's basically, well, that he's doing just fine and almost recovered. So.
Okay. Well, you know something. Listen, I'm not going to, and I think I said it on a Facebook post when it first broke news, that I'm not going to wish him ill. You know, look, as much as I hate the guy and everything that he stands for, I just cannot, any president of the United States, if they're incapacitated, which he already is, let's be honest. But yeah, exactly. But I don't want to give him further embolden any nations to fuck with us and screw with us. It's not because, I feel bad for Biden that he got sick. I just don't think it's a good idea to have a sick ass president and a fucking cackling vice president and an old lady speaker of the house. Just bad idea. So I don't want to see him in bad shape. I'm glad he's recovering, but the sooner we get him out of office, the better. Which brings me into something. I mean, I'm guessing Trump's running, right?
I think he's going to. I don't think he can say yet. I think he has to wait, because there's a certain time you can't say it too soon. You have to, because then you start making money out. I don't know. There's some rule that you can't. For some reason, he can't say he's running yet.
I gotcha. But he can start running around speaking and stuff, because he was at some kind of speaker conference thing.
Yep.
Back in DC, I heard.
I listened to part of it.
How was it?
It was actually pretty good. I mean, he had some. I mean, when it comes to getting the country back on track, he nails it. Doesn't fucking matter what anybody says. There ain't been nobody else that has come up with plans like he does, and it's obvious. He knows what the fuck he's doing. Whether you like him or not. He does. So
is he still going Sleepy Joe and I'm the king of the vaccines and
no,
Operation Warp Speed was my idea. I'm actually the father.
He didn't seem to be, and he's definitely criticizing a lot of bullshit that's going on.
Oh man, yeah. Well, okay. I mean, if he can't announce yet, that's one thing. I'm thinking. Yeah, he's going to run, and that's why we're seeing such panic in the Democrats and those rhinos doing the Jan 6 thing, that trial, whatever, hearing, whatever the fuck they call it. It's such bullshit. I mean, I catch little snippets of that here and there, and what a fucking joke. I mean, I don't understand how people like Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger can call themselves Republicans and keep others Republicans off, be part of the voices that wanted to keep other Republicans off that committee hearing panel that are not just rabid establishment shitbirds. They're shitbirds. I have a feeling that Liz Cheney's trying to position herself to run for president. I got a weird feeling about that. I don't know why. You know, first female, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Keep my eye on that if I were people.
Maybe.
What are we missing in the chat? Anything interesting?
Yeah, Flicker said Cracklin Harris in office would be no better. Yeah, you've got that right.
No, she's just a word salad, man. She just says words and strings them together. And they don't make any sense at all. And I don't know, man.
So Jason wants us to say hi to his daughter, Alicia. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. Thanks for having your dad come on. We appreciate it. We appreciate you paying attention. Some of the language here might get a little spicy.
Yeah, I don't know how old she is either. Listening. But we say hello.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. Sherry says, never blocked anyone here before. Might happen today. Sherry.
Who?
Sherry.
Why?
Pew pew. Sherry's getting sick of your shit. You better knock it off.
Come on, pew pew.
Just
Dude,
don't.
I can't read what you're saying. I'm having sight issues. But look, man, we like you, right? You came on the show last week and you made your presence known, which is a big step, man. A lot of people are too afraid to do that. And even though I didn't understand a lot of what you were saying at times, because what you were saying at times is a lot of like what you type at times. But the thing is, like, don't get on everybody's nerves, bro. You know, I mean, it's fun. We like to joke. We're all good-natured people here. But we're trying to build a community, man, and there's no point in being the one guy with the megaphone loudmouth that's just screaming shit in the corner. I don't understand what the point of that is. So I don't know what you're saying, but apparently you're saying a lot because other people are noticing it. Let's just all try to... Can't we all just get along, man?
Can't we all just get along? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Hi, Mishka. Yay, you made it.
Hey. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hello.
Sorta.
Oh, where'd it go? Damn it. Keeps jumping. Chief.
So I saw... Gunnar, I don't know if you saw it, but I saw that the Taiwanese were running drills where they had air raid sirens going and the people running through the streets putting helmets on and shit, like going to shelters. Because I think they are under the impression that China is going to invade Taiwan and take it over. And if they do, that's now going to be a second area where we're going to have a war going, almost identical to Ukraine, where we're going to be funding and funneling and sending weapons to Taiwan for them to try to defend themselves. I don't think it's going to go exactly as slowly drawn out as it is with the Russia and Ukraine thing, because I think China's just going to go in and smash Taiwan. I think that's kind of they are more ruthless in that sense. But I think there's going to be a two-pronged thing where that's going to now, we're going to have Ukraine, then we have our southern border, right? That's a fucking invasion. 900,000 people, they said, got away into the country. So we have that. We have the fentanyl coming over. So that's a second prong, invasion and war that we're not fighting properly. Then we're going to have Taiwan. So that's three places that we're going to have major conflict in, or resources spending. And they're talking about locking us down again because of the new variant of the Coofe that's coming out. They're talking about new masks, new vaxes. They're talking about now the monkeypox as a whole nother one. Thank you, homosexuals, by the way, for not being able to keep your penises to yourselves and spreading it around to the major populations. I knew that's what was going to happen. Yeah. I'm sorry. I got nothing against the gay people, but when it comes to diseases and things, they often don't really think too good. So, whatever. but monkeypox is a thing now. So, yeah, I think we're in for some fucking serious times coming up pretty quick. And the coolest thing is, guys, have you heard? The dollar is worth more than the euro. So go to Europe and spend your fucking money. Did you hear that they're telling us all to do that? Fucking idiots. Idiots.
It's absolutely incredible.
I don't know. I look, this is, again, why I'm deplugging. Like, I bought a new phone, and I got rid of the messenger on the phone. I still have the Facebook, I still have the YouTube, but I got rid of Instagram, and I got rid of fucking Snapchat. I didn't use that anyway. But, like, I'm just deplugging from it because it's too much. I just look around and I think, where the fuck are we? Living on the moon, man. I went to sleep, and someone picked me up and put me on the dark side of the moon, man. And this is all a simulation.
I don't know, but where's that pickup spot at?
I know, right? I don't know. I don't know, but I want off this fucking rock.
I don't know. The dark side of the moon might be a good spot. As long as it ain't here. Can we go? Can we go now, Dad?
Well, the thing is, right, I'm not even sure if we're here anymore. It's so bizarre, man. We got UFOs no one talks about, right? They came out and said, yeah, these things flying around. We have no idea what they are.
Uh-huh.
So
and we have females. No, we have hers.
Right.
She.
Yep. We can't classify.
And hims.
Shims, right?
Shims.
We have a male female athlete of the year, apparently. I don't know, man. What happened?
I don't know, dude. It was like a really bad acid trip that we haven't woke up from yet.
That's right. It really is. I mean, shit. Look at what's happening in cities, right? Did you see? I saw a video of a male and a female fighting with a cop. It was a 16-year-old male that was fighting with a cop in New York City and like was choking him and beating on him and all this shit, right? And that guy's out of jail. Just like the guys who brought, I don't know, 100,000 pills of fentanyl into the country. They got released on bail and now no one can find them. I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I wake up every morning and say to myself, and I hear that music, and all of a sudden it's like dun 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 dun. You know, I don't even get to have 2 cups of coffee before the shit starts.
No, I know.
Fuck.
That's why I kind of do YouTube, because then I can kind of pick what I'm fed.
Yeah. And even that though, like your feed obviously is going to give you what you're subscribed to, but even if you go to your generic feed that's not your subscriptions, the algorithm figures out what you like. So it's like all the same kind of shit, right? You can't get. I start looking for crazy stuff like, how tall do sunflowers grow? Just something, right?
Oh,
you know.
Dude. On my feed, you will see that I watch. Just a minute. A cow. Hoof trimming on cows, not on horses, on cows. Dairy.
No shit.
Lots of dairy cattle. But super fun to watch. I'm like, oh Jesus. The kids asked me the other day, so what other hobby are you gonna pick up, Mom? I mean, my granddaughter said to me, Grandma, all the things that you have done, because I mean, my granddaughter knows way more than I thought. I mean, she knew a lot of shit that I didn't even really think she would have a clue about that I have done, and you know, I'll do it for a few years and then go, if it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. You don't, you know. So, but yeah, I've done. It's been quite interesting. My granddaughter the other day was just babbling off all that shit that I've done. It's like, oh man, it's bad. I'm really bad.
I bet you she could probably tell you what non-binary means and all that stuff too, huh?
Well, she probably can't. The one thing about her is she's always like, "Be nice, Grandma," but we try to still teach her right from wrong. So
sure,
you know what morals are, and so that seems to have made her realize what, you know, what. But she, without, because my daughter will, if I come right out and I'm super blunt, like, you understand that boys are boys and girls are girls, which I've told her on many occasions.
You mean the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, my daughter's fine with that, but what she's not fine with is how I tend to want to just jam it down her throat. Like, I don't give you another choice, and you know, I don't give her another choice. These are it's male and female. That's your fucking choice. There is no other choice. So good try. But and Kayla doesn't, she, you know, she feels the same way. She just says it in a different way. A way different way.
I got you. Let me ask you, are you getting, excuse me, are you getting smoke in your area from, what is it, Yellowstone on fire? And also, was it something in California or Oregon, maybe? Was there a fire going on?
Well, Idaho has a few spots burning, and, you know, it's definitely already turned out to be a pretty warm one for as wet as they were. But, we haven't seen much smoke here, so we've lucked out.
Cool.
So far.
I hate when there's a fire and you go outside and it's like that shit is all in the air and shit. I hate that, man.
I hate it. Yeah. And then when it's all said and done, you look around and everything's just black and gross, and it's awful. You go and hike, it's a nightmare when you see that shit.
Yep. Yeah. Anybody saying anything interesting in the chat?
Fly Crew said, ask Elon to ride one of the candles out of the place.
Ride a candle out of the place?
Yeah, out of here.
I don't get it.
Because we were talking earlier. I think we're behind.
Oh, probably.
Like by 6 minutes.
Oh.
Let me see here. Yep. Tony. Hey, Tony. Black Sheep.
Hey, Tony, what's going on?
Yeah. In the house.
In the house. Yeah, in the house.
So, quit being a dumb shit. Stop it. You're lucky that Yank can't see right now, you dumb fucker. We lost our country. Chief said we lost our country when Obama became president. I totally agree, Chief. I'm still waiting for my $1,200 health insurance refund. Obama promised, well, my health insurance tripled in price. I know. And then you get to keep the same doctor and all that shit. Right.
Yeah, I mean, man, there was a titanic swing. I'll be honest, man, when I didn't... Let's see, when Obama ran, Hillary ran against him the first time, right? And I remember I was working, and I was working with my partner that in the jobs that we worked together. He was a black guy, and he said, man, I hope that Obama doesn't get in. And I said, what? Why? He's like, I don't know, man. Something about him just rubs me the wrong way. I said, well, I definitely don't want Hillary. I said, fuck her. I'm sick of her. She's been around forever. I don't know who this guy Obama is. I've never heard of him. And I didn't vote in that election. because I didn't like any of the choices. I
Oh.
didn't like McCain. But anyway, when Obama came in, I actually felt good that I thought we accomplished something as a country. You know, I thought we got past some bullshit, you know, racial crap. I thought, finally, here we are. And then everything just fucking went really sideways and weird. My first thing that made him kind of sour with me was when that cop and that professor had to sit down for the beer summit, and Obama took the side of the guy who was just the mouthy, you know, everybody's racist, blah blah blah, over the side of the cop. And at that time I was pretty cop centric, law and order kind of thing, and I didn't see a lot of the problems that cops are now exhibiting with the things they do in breaking our Constitution and our rights and things like that. The police state wasn't quite a thing as far as I could see. But I did not like the fact that this guy this professor raised holy hell because he was a black man and was targeted and all that. I don't believe that shit really happens as much. I think they do that to fucking everybody. You know what I mean? If you just happen to cross paths and catch eyes with a cop, he's probably going to fucking ask you for an ID at this point, you know? It doesn't matter really what you look like, in my opinion. But that's when Obama really started to sour with me, because that's when I could see, we don't have a guy who is, we don't seem to have a guy who's neutral. We seem to have a guy who's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. And then that's when I started doing the research into him, whether citizenship and all that kind of stuff. And boy, what a rabbit hole I fell down with him. It was pretty crazy. I don't know.
From day one, I said he's nothing but a terrorist. Nothing, fucking from day one, I didn't ever trust him. He fucking rubbed me wrong from day one. Freaked me out. I'll never forget it. In fact, he made it to where I didn't vote. And that was basically, there wasn't, like you said, there was no choices. There was nothing to choose from.
Right. Wow. So what about him? What about him rubbed you the wrong way? Can you quantify that? Can you?
First of all, he was, to me, I felt like he was one that started with the whole race thing. And then there was so many, I'm trying to think of all the different things that came up to begin with.
That's what I'm saying, right? There was so many little things that were just like, huh.
Well, and I think
after a while, you start going, I got a lot of huh.
Well, and it was, I felt like he wanted us to feel like a piece of shit here in America. Like we were a piece of shit and we needed to apologize for being Americans. And that probably was the biggest thing that made me go, I truly believe he wasn't good at all.
I remember exactly what you're talking about with the make us feel like a piece of shit, when he basically said, well, America's not an exceptional country. There's nothing exceptional. Everybody who belongs to a country thinks their country's exceptional. And I'm like, really? People in fucking Shitstan or wherever fucking shithole America, whatever fucking third world something, they think their countries are fucking great. I think we think our country's great because our country's pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
And what it represents and the way it was through documents created and the great minds that put it together for a new form of democracy and republic. I think our country's pretty great. And when he ever said that, it was that was one of those things that was like, huh, why would he say that we're not great? He's the president. Shouldn't he say we're great?
Yep. Here's another thing. Ann makes a good point. I was already worried when Obama was running and wouldn't salute the flag.
Yeah, I had a picture of that. Where he basically had his hands in his pocket while everybody else was saluting. That was, I forget where that was. That was weird. Yep. I mean, I will say that, you know, on some level, he does make good points on things that most Americans never leave the country. Most Americans, even, and I'll even say on our show here, we talk about American shit. We have international people in our chat right now, or almost every time, right? Internet, we never talk about anything in their country. We have no fucking clue what's going on in their country. They know what's going on in America. So most of us are America-centric, right? So we don't have a good world view. He does have a world. Obama did have a world view because of his upbringing. He was not America-centric. You know what I mean? Like, he grew up in America, but his parents were from different countries, or his mother was from here, but his father was from wherever the hell he was from, Nigeria, I think, or whatever. And then he grew up in the Philippines, and then he was in Hawaii, and that's sort of a whole different culture. And, you know, then he was here. So I understand that his outlook is going to be a little different. And there are good points that you can make that say Americans are fucking dumb when it comes to the rest of the world. You know, we think like, hey, it's America and we're the world, you know, and it's like, nah, not really. I mean, so I get some of it. But his outright disdain for the country, that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know. Agree, disagree?
For me, I had a hard time. Once I realized where he stood, I felt like he was a traitor in our. I mean, I literally would post all the time about the fact that I thought we had a traitor in the White House. I truly felt it. I was fucking horrified when he got it the second time. Oh, Jesus. It was like, can our country withstand this shit? I don't know if we can make it through this. And then, thank God Trump was there to boost us up before fucking Biden destroyed us. Can you imagine where we'd have been if we would have been in the situation with where Obama had us? Fuck that. No way.
Yeah. And I mean, we came so close. It's weird to me, right? Here's a weird thing. Think about how close Bernie Sanders, the avowed socialist, who's actually pretty communist light, came to becoming a nominee, and a fucking serious nominee. But the Democratic Party went, we're not going to get behind Bernie so much. We're going to get behind Hillary. And then even in the last election, Bernie was running around, I believe. So it's like I'm trying to figure out what the establishment Democrats, because I don't want to say, in case anybody in here in the chat is a Democrat, I don't, whatever. But there are establishment fucking rhino pieces of shit, and there are leftist Democrat pieces of shit running this country. So what does the Democrat leftist piece of shits want? They don't want, so I was afraid when Obama was in, they wanted socialism, right? That was the thing, socialism. They were going to get us all socialized medicine, and everybody was going to, no, what they really want, man, they want to fucking destroy America. They want to break it up. They want it to fall apart and be taken over and absorbed by the countries that are already here.
Traitor in America.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Traitors. I agree. But it took me a while to figure it out. It took me a while to see through the socialists are coming. Because that's just a piece of them. They are more dead set against any sort of fucking remnants of an America left, whether that be socialist, communist, whatever. They just want it broken up and off the map, period. That's spooky.
Tony says, when Trump was elected, it gave me hope our political system wasn't completely corrupt. Not me. I still knew the whole fucking outfit's corrupt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was saying stuff like that too. Like, when Trump got elected and it looked like he was, or even when it looked like he was going to get elected, all my friends were freaking out. You know, we got a guy who's going to clean house. I'm like, he's one guy. He's one guy. All these unelected people that have been in fucking positions of power for the past 30, 40, 50, 60 years, they're not letting it go. These institutions that have been around you'll never get rid of them. They're not going to let him do what he says he's going to do, drain the swamp and stuff. He couldn't do anything. He got in there and he was hamstrung from the beginning. The most he was able to do with his sheer force of will and character was not allow it to grow much more. That was it. He didn't stop it. Because, I mean, even if you look on the first go-around, his first fucking thing in office, they gave him an omnibus bill to sign for funding the government. And he was like, I am not gonna sign this fucking thing. And then he said, I'm gonna sign this thing, but I'm never gonna sign another one like this. Don't you send me another piece of shit thing like this. Because it was all pork and crap, you know what I mean? Overblown budget and everything. And what did he do? He signed every single one that came along. And now I get it. I'm not bashing him for it. I understand. But when you say something like that's his thing, right? He's supposed to be a money guy, a business guy. He was supposed to look at the country in dollars and cents and go, this is affordable, this isn't, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he outright said, I will never sign another bill as stupid as this one. And then he signed like 3 more. So you know, it's one guy. He can't make that much of a difference. But what he did do more than anything else was he galvanized millions of people in this country to say, we think like you do, sir. And we need to get him back in office. Now, that's why I would be for him getting back in office, because MAGA is not dead. They're definitely afraid of MAGA and the crowd that it represents. So, and they're afraid because if we started pushing like the people who did the Summer of fucking Love for 2 years or whatever it was, the past couple summers ago, we'd get shit changed. We'd be able to affect change. We'd be able to get people in office. We'd be able to have DAs that don't take shit instead of the DAs now that let people out on no bail that just murdered somebody or whatever, you know. We'd be able to, but we got to get the right guy to keep us in check, keep us leading the way. We need some guy like Mel Gibson in The Patriot waving the flag on the hill saying, come with me. That's what we need, because we're fucking fat, dumb, and lazy Americans that won't get off our ass to save our own selves. But we'll do it in mass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My opinion.
Well, all right, shall we post our link?
I guess we can. Is there someone wanting to come in?
Well, not so far. I'm sure there's one that'll, jump right in and wanna, but don't.
Oh, well, before we do that, just real quick, I don't know if it's true or not. Could you look it up on your screen? Share screen thing. Is Tony Dow dead? You know who Tony Dow is, right?
No.
Oh my God. Leave it to Wally Cleaver. Leave it to Beaver's big brother.
Oh.
I heard that he died today.
Looks like he had cancer.
Yes. He had a round of cancer a couple years ago. It went into remission. It came back again, I think, this year. And he also went through a battle with COVID as well this year. And so I heard that he died at age 77. He did. Okay.
He died.
All
today. 5 p.m. they updated it.
Oh, okay. 5 p.m. Okay. Well, because someone had sent me a link that he was in hospice. His wife made a mistake.
Gee, Wally.
Exactly. He was America's big brother. He really was. He was like a good kid. And when I remember, I wasn't a Leave It to Beaver fan, and it was a little before my time. But I remember watching the reruns, obviously, when there was nothing else on the 3 channels that we had. And I I remember thinking, because I'm the older brother in my household, or the oldest child, and I remember thinking, geez, it would be kind of cool to have a big brother like Wally around, because he was a good dude to Beeve, who was a little fucking retard shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm sad that he's gone. You know what I mean? It's weird reaching the age that we've reached. You're not there yet. You still got like 25 years to go.
I do.
I know. But when you get to be my age, you start having all these old people issues, like just, you know, walking in the middle of the night to go pee and smashing your toe. You know, that's like an old person problem, right? Soft, brittle bones. You can't even stub your toes no more.
Okay, back to the beginning argument of this. I told you we were going to fucking talk about that.
I'm sorry. I figured that one could slip out.
That was hilarious. So, if anybody doesn't know, I broke my toe again. The same one that I did I don't know what angle you call that. All your toes are like this, and then one's like this.
That was hitchhiking.
Yeah. So I did that a few months ago, and then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I decided I'd hit the door jamb on my way to the bathroom, and I either broke it or my foot. I'm not sure which, but mother of mercy, it hurts so damn bad.
I can imagine.
Oh God, it just never heals either. Of course, I have been on it constantly, so that don't help.
Yeah, and Gutter's a true warrior, of course. She won't go to the doctor because they do wooga wooga stuff.
That's right.
And she won't take a pain med. Well, I don't know exactly what she calls a pain med, but you know, if it goes,
that's right.
That might help.
Yeah. Well, it keeps me from,
they're killing everybody. I get it.
Yeah, that's right.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, you can post the link if you want. I don't care. Hitchhiker toe. I can see Black Sheep's hitch. Is it hitchhiker? Hitchhiking toe. Okay.
Yeah.
If I turn my head this way, I can see pretty good. It's, you know what I mean?
Keep winking at us. Just wink at us. That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So Sherry said, went coyote hunting Sunday. Oh, my son would just love you for doing that. Was great to shoot again. Just a little farm gun. A 22, I think. We got 5. I missed every shot. Hey, who gives a shit? You had fun.
What was she hunting?
Coyotes.
Oh, what, a 22?
Mm-hmm.
I'd want to use something a little bigger than that. I wouldn't want him to suffer.
Steve agrees. He absolutely was a traitor, right down to including his fake birth certificate. A pesky citizen couldn't even get a driver's license with that birth certificate. Right on. Exactly right.
You know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but to stay on that birth certificate thing, I heard. Remember that Sheriff Joe Arpaio? He was a real dick. Yeah. To people, but he supposedly I remember he had a press conference, and he was talking about that birth certificate thing, and he had supposedly all kinds of forensic people looking at it and all kinds of evidence that was supposed to come out, and it never really came out so much in a way that made much of an impact. But Sheriff Joe sure did disappear. I ain't heard fucking from him since then. I don't know what happened to the guy.
That is kind of strange,
right?
Let's see. Went coyote. Oh no, I already said that one. Let's see. Let's scroll down here past Pew Pew's bullshit. And
is he still?
Oh, I put him in timeout.
Okay.
And then he came back for a while. I'll time out him here in a little bit. Trump's ex-wife passed away last week, I think. Yep, she did.
Yeah.
Sherry.
Yeah, and did they determine whether the fall was the cause of her death, or did she have a problem before she fell?
I don't know. I never
Okay,
did see that.
Mhm. What a sucky way to go, though, huh? Falling down the stairs. That's oof.
So
that
Sherry
age?
said the reason that they went out coyote hunting because her friend's little Jack Russell got mauled in the front in the yard, so
Oh,
they went to take care of business.
yep. Yeah. I don't know. How about your thoughts on this, right? Like, here in Florida, we got alligators, and some woman actually fell in some water about like a week ago and got snatched by 2 alligators at the same time. Killed her. But like when it comes to the coyotes, the alligators, the cougars, the bears, the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, I get a little kind of weary when we immediately go and start killing the animals, because originally they were here first, and we kind of like make developments and just bulldoze down everything and put up houses, and we don't give a shit. And then all of a sudden we complain when the bear comes by and wrecks our trash barrels. So we gotta trap it and put a tag in its ear, and that's 1 strike. It gets a 2nd strike, we fucking kill it. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. Something about that seems wrong. I can sympathize with the poor dog that got mauled by the coyotes, but coyotes were there first. Jack Russell, it's a little dog.
I think the whole thing is, it's supposed to be about balance in a certain way, and so I kind of have to balance it out. That's kind of how, it didn't matter whether it was deer or elk or turkeys or whatever. Yeah, too much cattle. You can have too much cattle on your land too. You got to,
sure.
So
sure.
I think it's all, if we're really good stewards of the land, and then that is kind of how we'll look at things. Is it's all a balance, and it all comes down to that.
And see, I agree. Yeah, I agree totally with that idea. My problem is that people tend to balance things out in their favor. Well, in other words, like if it comes down to a wolf took my baby, you're not going to leave the wolf alone.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm telling you right now, I just seen where I'll probably be hated for this, for all you animal lovers. Wasp, you might as well get off right now, because you're just going to be all kinds of fucking pissed off.
I'm going with you, Wasp. I'm ready.
Yep. You and Yank, man, you might as well just jump. Just jump. Okay. People were out floating the river. The dog jumped in. He got in an undertow. Dude who couldn't swim jumped in after him. Dog got out, and the fucking dude drowned it. You know what?
Win one.
Yeah. See, for me, I'm one day I heard this girl who loves animals so much say, "Oh no, I would forfeit a human life for an animal life." I got a problem with that. There's a level, and fuck you, I'm at the top every motherfucking time.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I hear you. I just think I go through the numbers and I go, name something else that there's fucking 7 billion of that'll just make them more without thinking.
Well,
that impact as much as we do.
I just know that, there is a balance to certain shit. And right now we are way out of balance if you're talking about the U.S. But, that's, I mean, I think regarding the animal situation is there definitely needs to be a balance with it, because if it gets overrode, I mean, if you have too many deer, or if you have too many turkey, then a lot of times there's lots of other shit you won't have, because for one, they spread fucking wild rose bushes everywhere. And then you have no grass for any of your livestock or any of the wildlife to eat. So there's a whole idea of a balance, and there's a reason for that balance. So for me, that's kind of how I see it, you know.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, the ecosystem, natural law, you know, law of the jungle, if you will. Yeah, man, I get it. You know, you got to kind of do that. And nature has kind of a way of balancing itself out. You know what I mean? As long as there isn't interference by something else. And that's where I get in an issue with people about, because people are the only things on the planet that go, you know what? I matter too fucking much to lay down and die. Yeah, when I have said it before, I'll say it again. When we start putting fucking knees and hips and all these things for these old fucking people to just keep on a rolling, I got a problem with that, right? Like people like Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, just for fucking two, for instances. Why do they keep going? They are rich. They have everything they fucking need, right? Their families are taken care of. Go away. Go away. Let some other people have a fucking chance at the ring. Let some other things have your spot. Nope. They never go fucking anywhere. And it drives me fucking nuts. Humans are the only things that refuse to fucking go away. And we'll fight it every way.
I'll fight to fucking die. Yeah, I'll never. I ain't gonna go away easy. I'll guarantee your ass, man. I ain't going away easy.
I understand.
But on the whole animal thing, well, thank you. If it wasn't for monkeys and the stuff that they did to them, Marvin would not have the hand he has today. Because they did all those experiments on those monkeys to begin with before they ever did them on Marvin. And it pushed it much quicker because they could do it on these monkeys, and none of the monkeys died. They all lived. They just had to, you know, go through that whole process of it. But Marvin became, I mean, this is somebody that was a logger, lost his hand, and then became an airplane mechanic and a pilot with 6 fingers and a toe.
Impressive. So, yep.
Had he not had the surgery, he wouldn't have been able to do that. So,
yeah, I agree.
And it's not that I say that, I mean, I'm grateful for those animals that he has that. And here's the other thing is, you know, my kids were taught that when they go hunting, they don't stand over them and do no type of war hoop dance or anything like that after they've gone hunting and they get something. But they do thank that animal for what it's going to give our family. I mean, that's the rule. I mean, if you can't do that, how do you put that food into your body?
Agreed.
If you can animal for what it's going to give you. So, yeah, and my kids are, I mean, they're well versed into that stuff. So, I mean, but I just think that there's a place. It's like, what did he say? Tony said, I agree. He said, I'm at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
I agree.
Man, absolutely. I mean, there is a world of difference, and I have no problem with people who hunt, although trophy hunters, people like that, they're just, I just, you know, if I want to hang dead something on my wall, I'll wait for it to die, natural causes, rather than go out and hunt it. But there's a world of difference between what you're talking about and, well, we have too many people in the city, so we need a new development. Let's bulldoze down the last stand of trees and forest and put up condos.
Well, if I was president, I'm telling you that's not how that shit would go down. Let's just say. Because we just fence them all in. And if you get the right areas like Portland, fuck, within a week, shit be handled. And I mean to tell you, there only going to be one guy left when they get all done. Then you deal with that one, and it's all good. Well, Bobby's back.
Who's Bobby?
Bobby.
I don't know who Bobby is. We used to have a guy named Bobby that used to come around and hang around. But if we got a guy that named Bobby that's showing up at, I don't know, 9:03, I don't know a guy named Bobby.
He must be an imposter.
That's what I'm thinking. Him and I were talking, and he's got some pretty interesting ideas that he's going to be putting out there on YouTube. I'm not going to talk about what he's going to do, other than I look forward to seeing it.
Well,
especially
I know
one in particular that he talked about with me.
Yeah,
I would like.
I know some of them that he was talking about, but I mean, I know one of them. I should say one idea that I know he was talking about. So, but I haven't seen any more about that. Who's an asshole? Oh, Bobby's an asshole.
That Bobby guy, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Chinese people never swear. Asshole. Asshole.
Flyker said, he said, I feel you on trophy hunting, Yank. But I have heard it put, the animal can be honored more and longer than it ever would have lived when stepped on a wall.
Yeah, I guess if it's the last one. But I mean, if I could see a deer, I'd rather see one roaming around and stuff than hanging on a wall. But I get what you're saying.
Oh no, I'd rather see one put it stuffed in my freezer.
Yeah. Well, now you're talking. Yeah.
But I mean, so what is it if they stuff the head? The meat's in the freezer. What the fuck do you care what they do with the head?
Yeah, but no, there's a difference. There's a difference to trophy hunting where it's the biggest, rarest fucking, you know what I mean? We got fucking 10 rhinoceroses left, and they want one for the wall.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I ain't eating rhino shit anyway, so I ain't eating that, so. But trophy hunting in a certain sense can be annoying, except for the fact that is the bigger animal, and so it gives the other ones a chance to grow. You don't want them taking, I got to tell you, the most tasty thing to me is a little towhead. They are the tastiest, but they're not, they're not something you're supposed to, I mean, you can, but you try not to. You want them to grow, and, I mean, that's kind of the whole idea, so.
The thing with trophy hunting, though, right? Here's the problem. Genetically, no animals are the same, right? So that's why you get trophy versions of an animal. You get ones with an extra spectacular rack or larger size or whatever it is in that animal. If you hunt those animals all the time, you remove their genetic ability to recreate more of those magnificent ones, and you wind up making less and less and less over time magnificent animals, and more just that's just another one of those things, whatever it was, you know what I mean? That's non-impressive. That's the way I think of it anyway, if you're going to talk about trophy hunting to its nth degree. In other words, if that's all they did was try to get the biggest and the best, then all you would wind up is the sickest and the shittiest over time. So, I don't know. But whatever. People could do what they do. I fucking thoroughly enjoy, man, sitting on my back when for some reason lately, I have had so many fucking birds showing up. I put, the little bird bath out there, and I got them trained, and they come for peanuts and some other snacks I throw out and stuff. But I just love watching the wildlife in my yard, and I look over to my left and to my right, And those people have no yards, no trees, no nothing. They got swimming pools and concrete and fucking shit like that, and they got no animals. Yeah. I got the rabbits in my yard, you know what I mean? I got the birds, I got the raccoons and the possums and shit. It's pretty cool, man. I got a little 100 fucking foot piece of property where all the animals come and hang out. It's cool.
So Ashley said, I was in a house with a giraffe mounted on the shoulders, from the shoulders up. No reason for that shit. Well, I would that's probably my first thought too, Ash. However, if it was an animal that was in the zoo and it got old and died, I believe that there are people that can get them and get them stuff, and then, it wasn't like they were,
yeah,
killed to be stuffed on the wall.
See, yeah, so, again, totally different. How it ended up there, different story, you know? Yeah, versus somebody, hey, look at that thing. Like they used to do back in the day. They would go to Africa or wherever, or South America, and just start killing everything they saw that they never saw before. It's like, really?
So, Fly crew, he's wanting to go to the gutter. I see that very plainly. He says everyone loves a spectacular rack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, and Wasp wants to know if you want her skunk.
If I want her what?
Her skunks.
Oh, she's got skunks. Skunks are pretty cool, man.
Oh, yeah? Really? I'm
sure skunks have a purpose, man. Everybody gets mad at skunks because they stink.
You're gross. Oh my god.
Nah, they eat a lot of stuff, man, and they are pretty ravenous.
They permeate everything around your house.
They what?
They permeate everything.
Yes.
Once they do, you're screwed, man. It takes weeks to get that shit out.
Yes, I agree. Their stink is awful, but they're part of the badger family. They're fucking badasses.
Well, I got some that's part of the beaver family, but it doesn't mean.
And sometimes those stink. I got news for you.
Never. And if it does, you need to get rid of that shit.
I'm just saying, some of them stink. They almost smell a little skunky sometimes.
No.
You pull up that little patch of fur.
No.
It's even on the back end of them when they're bent over. They'll squirt if you touch them wrong. It's fucking gross. Boy, I'm sorry. I went off. I went off on the deep end.
You got your gutter talk right there.
There you go.
No, just fucking zip that right up.
Woo, that was bad. I hope Jason's daughter still isn't listening.
No doubt. Alicia, go to bed.
Yeah, hopefully I was speaking in terms that were a little difficult for a young child to understand.
Let's hope. Or it was just right at that age. My granddaughter's 11, so that's like that age where
they hear things and they remember them, and I'll go talk to my friends about that.
Wasp said, it's not cool when you have a dog and you have to check the yard every time she goes out. She gets sprayed. She said, I'm calling you, Yank, to bathe her.
Okay, fine. You know what I would do, though? I mean, I would just realize I had a dog and I had to protect my dog from nature, and I would go outside without a problem and check the yard.
So then you get sprayed with it, too.
That's just part of being a human living in the world I live in.
Yes, Jason, I know Alicia's your daughter. That's what I said. We were saying if she's underage, she should go to bed now, because we were saying things that weren't for the young years.
I really wish I could read these comments. God damn it.
I know. It's driving you crazy.
It is, because I'm looking at them and I'm scrolling and I'm like, I can read the name and I want to know what they're saying, but then the type gets just too thin and small. I can't read it.
Wasp said beavers are a nuisance in Canada. They do a lot of damage. Oh shit! There's some beavers right in the U.S. that can do damage.
Damn.
Oh, you meant animal beaver. Sorry.
Yeah, we got one. It's called the Vice President.
Alicia is my girlfriend, silly. You said
His daughter, right?
It's your daughter.
That's what I thought he said.
But okay, we'll tell your girlfriend hi.
She's grown up then. She can hear it. We'll just make her blush.
I thought the girl that we seen last week, she had a different name.
No,
Jason.
I think that was her name. You know, we're just so fucking famous, Gutter, that we're getting all of our multitude of subs confused now with the names that just
all 20
pretty
of
soon
them.
We'll just be hitting them up for money, e-begging.
That's right. Yeah, right.
You know, that's the way it works. Send us stuff. Send us stuff. Send us your hard-earned money.
Okay, let's see. Bobby said a beaver will do a lot of damage, including the animal. Yeah. Sherry said beavers will take a dog down in the river. They can be mean. The animal, not the... So can that.
That thing will take your house.
That's right. I'm going to grab...
half your shit and your house.
That's right. I'm going to
kick
grab
you out.
Drink.
Okay.
Is somebody coming on or what?
I don't know. I can't see. If Lee's still on here listening, Lee B, or Lee B, I have to go get my eyes done. I was hoping you were gonna come on tonight and let me know how your eyes are doing since your surgery. I woke up. I've been waking up with the cataract issue going on in my right eye, and a couple of times over the about a month and a half, I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have a bit of a pain in my eye, and it wasn't in the back; it was right in the pupil area of my eye. And 2 mornings ago, I woke up, excuse me, and I looked at the alarm clock. It was still dark. And the brightness of the alarm clock caused my eye to have so much pain. And ever since then, I haven't been able to see very much at all. It's bad in this eye. So I was hoping Lee would be in here so that she could tell me how her eyes are doing since her surgery. I know she's been on a couple times since the surgeries, but I want to know what her vision has been like, because as far as I remember, when she got her surgeries done, they put in basically contact lenses to correct the fact that she needed glasses for her eyes. So I'm wondering how that all worked out after enough time has gone by, but she's not here. She was driving home last time we talked to her.
Yeah, don't be trying to text him back while you're driving, Lee. Just it's okay.
Yeah. No, definitely don't. Unless you're sending me a certain picture or something like that, then that's fine. You can text me all you want.
Right. If it's anything like that Judy Booty one,
yes,
picture,
absolutely.
Yes, by all means. He's all about, judging that type of.
I do.
Picture.
I can give exams with my eyeballs when they're working good. I have to use my hands at this point, but that's okay.
Okay, where are we?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
That was just time filling while you were gone. What'd you get to drink?
Decaf coffee.
Oh, I thought you were doing amarettos again. I thought we were back to amarettos.
I'm being a good girl.
Fuck that.
I think it made me put on weight, dude. Like a lot of weight.
Oh, don't be silly.
I'm usually a size 0. Let's just say I'm not a 0 right now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now we're losing. Wow, we went all the way down to 13.
13 what? Oh, people?
13 people.
Why? What did we have?
We had 22.
Holy shit. You left. I was talking. They all left.
No, they probably left when I came back. Oh, that bitch so. Back them out.
Should we tell them a little bit about what we were maybe thinking about doing with the channel, or should we just?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't call me. Go ahead. You start.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So we are gonna.
We're breaking up. God damn it! I can't work with this woman anymore.
We're gonna get an internet divorce. Are you kids?
We'll still be living in the same internet, though.
We'll still be living in the same internet.
You can't kick me out of here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, our numbers are going up as we're talking. More drama. Nice. That's what we need.
Nice.
Okay. Flight crew. Oh, he said, yeah, spit it out. Oh, you just hate it, don't you? You just can't stand it. Okay, well, we are going to do a few different things. We're kind of out on a little mission. And everything's going to be kind of a trial, but basically you may see us throughout the week. So kind of pay attention to, to your notifications, because and you never know what you're going to get. It might be Yank, it might be me, it might be the both of us. And we're basically going to do Yank's corner and Gutter's gate. I don't know. I don't know. Something to that effect. If I have an idea that comes up and I got time to do a live, then I'll do it. And if Yank's able to come in, he'll come in. And if not, then... And we'll still continue to do our Tuesday night lives. Same time, same place. And the difference with the other ones, with the other lives, is that they could be anytime. However, we're also going to do our own videos, and that will be where the whole, a lot of the shorter videos, so to speak, will come in to play. When one of us have a rant or something that we want to talk about or whatever, we'll post a video. So pay attention to those as well, because they'll be coming in. And maybe what we'll do is, and this is the other thing that you can do, you can put them on a premiere, Yank. So in other words, you can say, I'm going to post this video at 3:00 your time. And then you can premiere it. And it will show you'll be able to comment in the section. Remember when Rick blocked me that time? Because he was doing a premiere and he was in the comments talking, and I kept saying, no, he must have gotten hacked or whatever. Well, and he blocked me. That was what he was doing, was a premiere. And so he could talk in the comments and visit and watch the video with us. So,
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can also do that. So we got some different shit coming up that we've kind of been floating around. So if anybody has any ideas or anything that comes to, that you think would be cool or whatever, don't hesitate to tell us about it. And
absolutely.
We also have an email. If you ever want to, email us whatever, you can email us on yankandgutter at gmail.com. And Yank and Gutter is all small and no dashes.
No dashes, no space.
Just Yank, the letter N, and Gutter. So at gmail.com. So, yeah.
Very cool.
I think
Good
it'll
job,
be kind
Gutter.
of. But is there anything else? Because actually, Yank's kind of the one that is pushing. He kind of is the one.
I want a divorce.
Yeah.
I want a fucking divorce. That's what I want.
Well, what he wants is he wants.
And she won't give it to me, guys.
He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. That's what it is.
I want my
he wants to dilly-dally with me, but he wants to dilly-dally by himself as well. So
No. Some of you ladies in the chat, you'll come over with me, I know, because you'll like
which is what I told him why he was losing his eyesight.
And my palms are hairy.
That's right.
Yeah, no, guys, the whole reason we're doing this is not because there's any sort of issue between me and Gutter at all. It's we want to give you guys more content. And see, we like the live thing. We enjoy our Tuesday nights with you guys, and that's not going anywhere. But we want to be able to fill it or our page up with some more interesting things, maybe about ourselves, or maybe because we're both busy at life. See, we don't get to communicate, Gutter and I, as much as we need to. In other words, to have a show with like, okay, here's our topics and here's what we've researched this and we're going to show you on the screen all these things. But we do come across things in our daily lives where it's like on a Thursday, something will happen, some news will break, but we're not on Tuesdays or until Tuesdays. So maybe one of us might catch something and we want to have you guys get your opinions in on it or give a little rant or a spout out or a video about it. And we want to have it at the time when it's still hot. So in order to do that, we're going to have to branch off a little bit, and two people tackling the same problem is always better. Many hands make light work. So that's basically what we're going to try to do. We're going to come up with some names. Don't look for it right away. We'll give you an announcement that we're going to be doing this stuff. But this was something we've been kicking around. And it's all for you guys, because without you guys, this show is once again nothing. So that's why we're glad for you. Right now, is it 15? Do we have our 15?
18. We're at 18.
Oh, hey, we're at 18. Okay, so we got 18 people. So we got our regulars, man. And we want to give you guys more to watch. And the other thing, too, is that Gutter is on a completely different coast and 3 time zones away, right? Is it 2 or 3?
Well, I'm 5 o'clock, you're 8 o'clock, so I think it's 3. 3
time zones away. And a lot of you people are international and also on different time zones. So whereas Tuesday nights may be really late at night for you to watch when we do our show, maybe something I come in the morning or something, or Gutter comes in her mornings and does something that fits your time better. So we're going to draw some more people, and that's what we want. We want our numbers to grow. We want to get going on this channel and really help it to become something. So we'll try to keep you guys interested in that. So that's about it with that. Just happy to do it.
So Chief wants to know who gets the internet, kids.
You're all going to orphanages. You're all adopted in the first place anyway.
Right. We're selling you.
That's right. We have a connection. Her name is Ghislaine Maxwell.
That's right. And she will be selling you to the Clinton Foundation.
That's right. There you go. Right where you all deserve to be. Wow, that was some pretty evil shit we just said.
That was really evil. It's a good thing they love us.
I know. I'm thinking in my head, wow, we just went real dark.
Wasp asked if there would be no more scheduled stuff. No, that we're still scheduled. Yes. The Tuesday, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern, that's not going to change.
Right.
Ever. I mean, we don't plan on changing that.
That's our date night, guys.
We're just gonna sprinkle other shit in between there.
Mm-hmm. And it could be anything.
Those won't be scheduled. You're gonna have to. That's why I said you're gonna have to kind of pay attention, or you could miss us. But if you do, you'll catch us on another one.
And the thing is, too, is they'll either be shorter live streams, or they'll just be pre-recorded stuff that, like a lot of the other YouTubers do. They'll have something they just talk about, or or a topic, and they'll do a video on it, and they'll see you in the chat. And, you watch it when you watch it, and that's you don't always have to be in the live thing. So it should be interesting. It's just like I said, more content.
Second fly crew. He said, "Are we still talking about Rick blocking you? Are you still bitter?"
When you said, I gotta be honest, Fly, you hit it, because Gutter, when you said, you remember the time when Rick blocked me, I was like, yeah, how can we all forget?
Nobody can forget that. Don't fucking block me, fucker.
I'm sure it goes down in the annals of fucking YouTube history.
Today, he posted this video on his horse channel, and he started talking about he had highlighted Ransom's tail. That he'd used Revlon highlighter, and he had highlighted it, and blah 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 blah. And then he's like, "No, I didn't do that. Oh my God! Now there's going to be some barn witch that's going to, clip this and send it to me and she's going to highlight it and send it out to somebody." So I said, "Oh, Rick said he wanted this," and I clipped that piece out of there and sent it to him, or shared it in his comments.
Too funny. He gets a little weird with them horses sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I get it. He needs to get out of the house a little more. That's just my opinion.
Dude, I think he might have got out of the house Saturday night.
You do too.
Fucking horn dog. I think that's where he was, because he come back looking like he's been freshly fucked. Let's just say he had that freshly fucked look. Bobby's here.
Who's here?
Bobby.
I don't know who Bobby is. Who's this Bobby you keep speaking
Bobby.
of?
Bobby, who are you? Bobby.
I heard he was an asshole.
Bobby? You know what?
I heard he was an asshole.
An asshole?
Wow. I heard he was a taint.
What's
up, going
people?
on, brother?
Not much. I missed you guys.
Same here.
Missed
Same
you.
here.
Where have you been?
Oh, I got a couple of things going on in my personal life as of late. I'm not really going to get into, but kind of deflated my balloon a little bit.
I got you.
You just get to pumping that shit back up.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also been pretty busy,
Very cool.
Did, some boat work, some garage work, cleaning out the bus, and then was working on some of the new ideas. I'm excited to hear you guys are going to expand a little bit with your channel.
Yeah, man. We feel like we owe you guys a little bit more than we've been putting in, and it's a little tough with our schedules and the distance and time zones between Gutter and I to really kind of coordinate life a bit. And it's also hard to mesh everything together because of that time difference. So I think it'd probably be a good idea if both of us tackle subjects separately, but still come together on Tuesday nights like we do.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, brother. I'm looking forward to. Do you want to let us in? Maybe just a
you can talk
bit?
about it. I was actually curious which one.
No,
which one was your favorite?
Oh,
you told him all these fucking secrets you have, and you haven't told me, Bobby. What
I don't have your number, Gutter Girl. Not only do I not have your number, I wasn't broadcasting everything to the world. Some things I keep to myself a bit, Yeah.
Yep.
Except you told Yank.
I didn't tell Jake.
No, Yank.
Oh, I told Yank. Yeah. I reached out, and sometimes I help to, talk to another dude. No
absolutely.
offense.
Oh, I'm not a dude. Yeah, it won't work. Sorry, I got big balls, but
I went and picked up beer just for your live
ugly ass picture. Stop with that. You got to come up with say you got a big cooch.
Ew.
You got a huge gash.
No. No.
The big beaver.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You got a big beaver.
The big
teeth.
The beef. Quit fucking with the beef.
It's a trophy pelt. Bobby, the one that I was interested that you mentioned was the oh man, I don't even really want to say because it's so good. I'll just say the DeFeos.
The DeFeo.
Yeah, Ronnie DeFeo.
I'm gonna have to look that up to get the reference.
Okay, well, it goes right in with one of the places you're gonna go visit or go check out or talk about. Yeah. The Ronnie DeFeo, and what supposedly took him over to cause the things he did to do in the place that you want to go talk about.
Oh, nice. Okay, no, this is good because now I'll get to do some research, and what I am going to do, they're not going to be, most of them aren't going to be live.
Okay.
I'm going to make new channels for them, so you could go, it'll be linked in with like the community, the other channels, so if you want to go specifically to them. What I'm doing is, Long Island is so rich with history, we're going to start, I got nothing else going on right now besides looking for work, and it's just me, my cat, and my fucking RV. So we're going to go adventuring around Long Island, and I'm going to show you guys. It's amazing because from one beach to the other beach, you go through like 7 different worlds. So we got all the rich people down by the south, and then you go through all of the dangerous areas, through the industrial areas, and then it's like a totally different planet, and it's all within the same 20-minute drive, and then you're at the other body of water, and there's so much stuff in between. So I'm gonna do like live random drives because I've been doing that a lot lately. I just get in the car and I go, I've never been here before, that neighborhood looks interesting, and I found myself in some awesome places. I felt like I was on like a movie set. Like there's dirt roads around lakes with houses that, you know, you would never even know were there, and just all the shit to see. Yeah.
You could always go and do cemeteries.
Oh, she's trying to get you to clean stones.
No,
I'm looking for help.
No, you can just walk through.
There's
cemeteries.
There's a couple of trips I'm gonna make. I'm gonna be going back upstate. Those are some of the oldest cemeteries in the U.S. They were put in by the Dutch, like 1600s, 1700s. They're incredible, and they're actually really eerie looking because they're not all fenced off and all that shit. So it's just like a hill with gravestones, and they got a different feel, different vibe. And then there's one cemetery I'll tell you might be interested in. In the middle of Coofe, in the middle of a neighborhood, right as it goes from residential to commercial, there's this random little like Indian burial ground that everybody passes and no one even realizes it's there. So I'll do that video specifically for you. You know?
There.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Pet cemetery.
Oh, I'll be careful. Actually, I'm in the RV today. I got the camera all set up, and I had to go through all my boxes to start finding my memory cards. Mm-hmm. And I was gonna do a test video, but I forgot the fucking camera. So,
oh god,
I'll end up leaving here, and now, then we'll play.
Do you use like a DSL camera, digital DSL?
I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a JVC Averio, 40 zoom. It was made like, I had it, my channel started 2011. That was the camera I used. And then it's still the same price to this day. It's a reliable camera.
Wow.
Usually shit goes down in price after a decade, and it took me forever to find it at a reasonable price.
No shit.
You know?
Right on.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is back in the day when I started my channel, not everybody liked me filming everything. So one of the friends that weren't so supportive fucking made off with it. They just took it. They're like, I'm sick of Bobby and his fucking camera everywhere. And I was like, okay, well, you could have just not came over. You didn't have to ruin it for everybody.
Right.
You know?
no doubt.
Fuck.
But yeah, I'll hit up some cemeteries, and there'll be random vlogs and then some destination places.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that stuff.
Me too. And there will be a GoFundMe in case during any of the lives you see me get arrested. I might need some bail because some of these places I'm going to, it's a little urban exploring. and I got lucky a few times. You know, I've never been, but some of them you got to be careful.
Mhm.
There's another one, Bob. It's called Buy Me a Coffee.
Yes.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
No.
Buy me a...
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead.
Just Google Buy Me a Coffee and you'll see it's really easy to sign up. I did it for my Gleaming Graves thing.
Okay.
Well, how come we don't have one here?
We could. I just didn't think about it. That's a good idea.
Because you're selfish, and that's why I want a divorce.
That's right.
It's all about you.
Who didn't fucking want to talk about that, Yank?
Well, too bad. We put our lives out here, and you're just a selfish bitch.
Oh boy.
And
So
those
how long
kids of
has
yours,
he been calling
I'm
you a
tired of them.
selfish bitch? Dr.
What's that,
Phil.
Bob?
I'm calling fucking Maury. Or should I call Jerry Springer? We're drinking on a
Springer.
Tuesday. We should call Springer.
Actually, I prefer Jenny Jones, because she was kind of hot back in the day.
Oh boy.
Ew.
That's it. We got to settle. Ricky Lake!
Get fucking Ricky Lake.
Oh.
Yep.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
I used to have
Remember her?
glasses. I used to have glasses like hers.
Did you really?
Yeah. I had red ones and I had blue ones.
Oh, God.
I don't know where the fuck my camera is. It's like reverse.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's why I'm off to the side when I put myself center. Center.
My
Weird.
laptop does that. I got to have my
So you-
laptop a little crooked. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm off to the side.
You're in your
Okay.
RV now?
Yeah.
Nice. So she's totally up and functional.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I have left to do is to put a new muffler on the generator so I don't piss off the neighbors. Because it sounds like I'm mowing the lawn all night. But yeah, everything's functional. The AC fucking cranks, the gas works. And I
Nice.
guess, well, the last big test, I can't say everything. I haven't filled the fresh water tank and ran the shower yet. But they never had any issues with it, and it's very simple if there are any. So I'm not too worried about that.
Now, what's the hot water on that? Is that a propane hot water?
Propane hot water, 6-gallon water heater.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Man.
How big
Yeah,
is it?
I'm sorry?
How big is your RV?
32
7
foot.
inches.
Yeah,
32.
7 inches. Yeah, 32 foot.
7 inches. I know. 7 inches.
Diagonal.
32
Yeah.
feet, and it only has a 6-gallon hot water tank?
Yes.
Isn't that small for...
That's what she said.
Well, I'm not sure. I know it feeds out of the fresh water, so I mean,
Is
in
it
an
on
RV,
demand?
I don't think so. Basically, I think we'll start heating up the water and then start pulling it in. I mean, 6 gallons. When you shower in an RV, you really don't run it for a half hour or steam
No.
the bathroom like you would.
Earthquake.
You basically you put it. Yeah, you run the water, then you soap up, and then you rinse off. It's a different
man.
style of shower.
Yeah,
You know.
it's like, man, slam bam, thank you, ma'am. Hurry up, get the fuck out of there. I know.
And then as far as doing dishes, I guess it's the same. You would soak your dishes first, and then primarily use any of the sink water just for the rinsing. I mean, but a lot of these RVs were set up to be hooked up on shore power, shore water. This one just has all the systems to completely boondock. Now, me personally, in here by myself, I could probably boondock for a couple of weeks. If you got
Nice.
kids and you know what I mean, and you bring the whole family and you're going camping and you get muddy and dirty and all that stuff, you probably want to, refresh the water and drain the tanks every week,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm jealous, dude. I am so jealous that you have the ability to just drive your fucking house around. That is so cool, man.
I'll be honest, I came close to selling it.
Really?
I came real close, yeah.
I mean, somebody offer you the cash, you mean, and you were thinking about it, or was it just I'm going to put it up for sale?
Yeah, I kind of was just. I'm selling it off almost everything I own. So, I'm going to keep my instruments and some of my collectibles and World War relics.
Sure.
But I'm getting rid of the bus. I'm getting rid of everything else that I have that I don't really fucking need. And honestly, I kind of wanted to get rid of this. You know, it's bittersweet being in it.
You had plans? Yeah.
Yeah, and things, you know, when things happen, sometimes you just kind of feel away.
I dig
it. Everybody else yelled at me. They're like, "You're not fucking selling that. This is your chance to just go out."
Yeah,
fuck, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck it.
That's the thing to keep for sure. You know, like you said, collectibles, old stuff like that. Yes, absolutely keep. But look, I'm watching you walk around your fucking drivable house, and I am jealous. And I'm sure Gutter, I can see the look in her eyes, even with my bad eye, going, son of a bitch, he beat me to it, son of a bitch.
I am so ready.
It's going to be interesting.
Hell yeah, brother. I mean,
but the issue with the RV on Long Island is a different game.
Dude, you have wheels. Get the fuck out of there.
I know. Why are you staying there? Why you stay in New York? Is that family?
Well, I got my mother. I got all my stuff in storage, and I've been looking for work here. So I mean, I might leave the state. And once I'm done getting rid of storage, I'm probably out of here.
Yeah.
I'll come down.
Well, I mean, dude, and if shit hits the fan too, the last place you want to be is fucking New York City.
No. Yeah. You know? Yeah. The tunnels and bridges, and you're fucked. You need a boat.
You're stuck.
I got a raft. I got a raft with a trolling motor, so I could get across the sound. You know.
Right on.
I might have to eat the cat though.
And then you take him to the pet cemetery.
Bury him.
They sometimes come back.
Stick them on the coyotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to come in and say hi. I've missed you guys, and my channel's been silent. I've been, you know, doing a lot of background stuff. So.
I dig it, brother.
Glad to see you.
You too.
I'm gonna take this microchip back and get the camera all set up, and who knows, maybe we'll do a little experimental travel vlog tomorrow, a little random drive. I got a couple of jobs I'm doing, so we'll see if it's. I may not post it tomorrow, but I might film it tomorrow. Okay. So within the next couple days, I'll give you a little tour from one side of the island to the other. And you'll see what I'm talking about with the different worlds, man. It's you go through like 6 different states, just going through the towns, and pretty wild.
Now, will this be on the Bobby Bacalino channel, or will this be in the community new channel?
No, this is going to be. I haven't made any of the new channels yet, and when I do, those will merge over and be uploaded almost immediately into like the. They'll be archived there. But if I want any chance for monetization, they are not going to monetize Bobby Bacalino. So,
yeah, right.
That channel I'm going to save for the lives, the politics, and the screaming about the fucking government. We'll keep that one.
There you go.
But it has its place. It's not the place for all this other fun stuff, you know.
Yeah, man. No, see, and that's part of the reason too why Gunnar and I were thinking about the different kinds of content too, because, well, even though they're going to be still under the same channel. We may be able to kind of spread around our hateable stuff a little bit under the radar. So maybe we could still get some monetization eventually at some point. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Good idea for you. So you guys in the chat, man, go to Bobby Bacalino. You guys know him. You see him here all the time. You guys know him. I know a lot of you went over there and subscribed and were at his last live when he showed up.
And I'm sorry, they all subscribed and my... Yeah, they all subscribed and then my channel went fucking silent. I apologize.
But you got to understand, Bobby runs hot and cold with that. So he's either real busy or real quiet. So he's looking for balance here. He's going to get it. But if he does do this thing, I want you guys to all go over and see him on what he posts if he does it tomorrow and check out the island that he's on. Because it's an island of fucking insane people.
It is. Yeah, you thought Florida was crazy. No.
Dude, I know.
You know what's in the water up here?
Country, Dick. What's
It
that?
ain't alligators. I said, do you know what's in the water up here? It ain't alligators.
Shrimp.
Fly Crew said
Yeah.
that if you ever get to Dallas, make sure you look him up.
There you go.
I will. And you'll all know because you'll see the road trip videos going up.
Right
know?
on. Right on. Very
But,
cool, brother.
It was good seeing you. I love you guys. I'm excited to see the new content. So, I'll be checking it out. And
Right on.
thanks for having me. I've missed you. I'll be back
Yes.
soon. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah, man. Don't be a stranger.
No, never. I'll be an
Right on.
asshole, though.
There you go. We'd expect nothing less. All right,
That's
brother.
right.
You have
All
a
right,
good night.
guys. Good
Good
night.
night.
All right. That was cool. Yeah, man, I expect everybody to go see Bobby if he does his thing tomorrow. I want to see all you guys in the chat, or at least I want to see however many people we got on here. I can't see how many people we got watching.
15.
15. All right. I expect to see at least 15 fucking likes on his thing if he does it tomorrow. So just pay attention to it. At least hit his notification bell if you go over and sub to his channel, so that way you get notified when he does do something. Same here. Hit the notification bell, because I noticed we've been putting notifications up, and you guys, I mean, I know most of you guys kind of expect us, hey, they're going to be here at Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. But, at least we used to have people commenting a lot in the chat beforehand, and now a lot of people just ain't commenting beforehand. Right up to the minute, maybe, but right? Gutter, I mean, am I wrong in that?
No, I've noticed that all the commenting drop out, and I know you guys all have lives. I mean,
Yes.
we totally don't want you to take away from what you guys have to do in life to go and do that. But when you are on YouTube, if you do go to if you just even, doesn't matter what the comment is, it can be something really stupid. It's just, if you comment, that's that whole algorithm thing, and it gets shit moving. So
Right.
it's just, sorry, I hate asking for stuff I hate asking for anything, but it's just to kind of help the algorithm get going, and hopefully, it'll get us out there more. I have to say that I never get, I get a notification, but it's always really, really late on my phone from YouTube.
Yes.
For this live. So, and that's for Gutter Girl channel. It's the notification that goes to it. So, and my Gleaming Graves, I have followed Yank and Gutter from my Gleaming Graves page or channel, and I never get notifications for Yank and Gutter on it at all. Which I think is really weird.
Oh, wait a minute. Aren't those under the same?
No, I put them all under different emails, different phone numbers, everything.
I gotcha. Interesting. I was kind of curious because I don't. As a matter of fact, my Yankee Redneck New Hampshire channel, or NH channel, I don't think I get notification. Did I hit the notification bell for Yank and Gutter? I think I did. And I don't get notifications for that, but I'm curious with you guys. Listen, we usually, Gutter and I, have it timed pretty well where our notification goes out right about 4 o'clock-ish, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is my time. Do you guys get notified or notifications? Can you give us a 1 that you do and a 2 that you don't for the show? And you just kind of, if you don't, and you just kind of show up here Tuesday nights, because Tuesday nights is where we hang out, let us know. But 1 for yes, you get notifications, 2 for you don't. I'd appreciate that. It helps us understand if we need to get the notifications out earlier. So I'll just wait for some numbers to come by in the chat. Gutter can read them. What do we got? I see numbers.
Oh, now I do. All right, one, think two, I don't know, 1 and 2. Fly crew, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, everybody's won so far.
Okay, cool.
Except for Fly Crew, who's just trying to, what are you? You want attention, Austin? Is that what you want? I get them about 5 minutes after you start, but I'm here anyway, Terry said. Thank you, Terry.
Yes, thank you. Very cool.
Fly Crew said, it changes. Don't yell at me, woman. And Tony said sometimes yes, sometimes no. My God, really? Okay. That sucks. I'd almost, you know what I mean? I mean, I hate that, like, I wish they were doing one or the other so we could really bitch about it.
I know. Yeah. You know, we're just trying to get this thing off the ground, and that's the other thing. Like, some of the things Gutter and I talked about doing for more content was going back through all our lives each time and snipping out funny parts and making the clips and shorter versions of some of the funny parts, whether if we have funny parts or ranty parts or our guests do or something like that. That's a lot of work, I can tell you that.
Oh my
right,
God.
Gutter? I mean, I don't even know how to do it, but I've just kind of looked at the programs to do it and said, holy shit, I got to first watch back when our shows were 3 hours or almost 4 hours, and it's like, I don't got time to do that.
And just trying to get the clip out, it really sucks because I know they can do it easy. You see how YouTube has the clip spot there that you can just clip a piece out and you can go and share it and all that, but you can't do any of that through the apps. That, I mean, you can, but it's not that easy of a process like it is on here to do it. So it's a little frustrating when you get in there and try to do it, which is exactly why my Gleaming Graves doesn't get tons of videos, because it's ones I have to do the edit work on it, and oh my God, that is some frustrating shit. And then I'll pick music to put to it, and then I'll do it. I do it through, I think I do it on my phone. Did I do it on my phone? I think I did it on my phone. Then I'll go to put it on YouTube and they'll say, that's a copyright.
Ugh.
You gotta be kidding. So then you gotta change the song in it. And sometimes it won't change the whole song. Like, I have one where it changed it halfway through. Like, only part of the song was a copyright song. Are you fucking kidding me? The whole song was real. How the hell is only part of it a copyright strike? Stupid. It's very frustrating. Oh, I have a hell of a time with that.
I did one of those silly.
Bobby said he'll do the editing.
Oh, you're gonna be our little editor?
Oh.
You know what we need, Gutter? You know what we need? You watch Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
We need to pull that shit up, Jamie. We need one of them guys.
Yeah,
Sits in the back is just a disembodied voice, and it's
pull
like,
that,
pull that up, pull that shit up, put it on the screen.
No doubt, we need Bobby.
Yes.
I think Bobby could do that.
I was gonna say I did one of those silly, what do they call, reels or something like that for I don't know, it was either Facebook or fucking Instagram, something like that. And I just took a videotape of the booze behind me, and it asked me to add music. So I looked in one bourbon, one scotch, George Thorogood, right? And it was in the list that came up for available things. So I added it to it, and I posted the video, and I did it on Instagram, I think, and it was fine. I went to do it on YouTube, and it posted, but then it said, oh, I got a content issue, something, a copyright thing for the music. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That song is, I don't know how old, Christ, and it's 15 seconds long, you know what I mean? I'm not paying George Thorogood to use that song for that long.
Exactly. Yeah,
Fuck
it's
that.
absolutely amazing to me. So Flight Crew said, can we put pew pew on the dinner plate tonight? I agree. Let's just have pew pew roast or whatever. And then Sherry said she'll be our Jamie.
Oh, cool. Cool. You got to show up every Tuesday, though.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, okay.
No excuses, and it doesn't pay. Sorry.
And I put pew pew in timeout per the request of Tony, who then called me beautiful. I'll do that like 6 more times, and you just keep doing that.
There you go. That's the way to get through the gutter, is treat her ego.
Sherry, yeah. Sherry said, I blocked him a long time ago. She was done with your shit a long time ago, Pew Pew.
Wow, Pew. That's pretty bad, man. Seems like a lot of people, you're just earning the hate. Rick's going to have to start a channel about you.
Maureen said, pew pew platter for 18.
Nice. Nice. What do they, would that be a pew pew platter? Chinese food? Pew pew platter?
So Bobby was saying, and YouTube auto library, sometimes you have to list them in the credit. Oh, in the comments. But they're free to use. I see. I need to pay attention to that because, okay.
Excuse me. Can you read that again, please?
Okay. Bobby said, and YouTube Auto Library, which is a place you can go to get music to put to your videos.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to list them in the credits, or you have to list their credits in the comments. But they're free to use. You can use them. You just have to put, give them their
little shout out.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. That's not bad. Yeah.
Are we having pew pew for dinner? Yes, we are. Whatever you want.
How are we cooking them? I say in a rotisserie. Slow. Slow and low.
Pew. Let's see.
You know what my wife got is the coolest fucking cooking thing I've seen in a long time. I've never seen. We went to visit some family a couple weeks ago when I went on vacation, and we cooked a prime rib, and I needed something to do the garlic cloves with, and this family member pulled out this thing, and so Lisa bought one, my wife, and it's a little plate. It's about this big, and it has little teeth on it, and you can take that and rub a garlic clove down to paste.
Oh yeah,
and then it comes with a little brush, and you brush it off. But you can use that on all kinds of stuff, man. This thing is the best friggin' cooking utensil I have ever seen. It blows that stupid crushed. Yeah. Look at this thing. See the teeth?
Uh-huh.
And man, this thing kicks ass. I love this thing. I want this. Everybody should have one of these in their house. We don't know what it's called, but it's cool.
I agree.
You know what it is?
No, I don't know what it's called. And I don't know. I've never seen one, but I agree. That looks like a really cool tool that I need.
Way cool. I got it on Amazon, and because we saw it, we used it up there, and shit, man, that thing works so good on the garlic. Because normally, you gotta crush it with the knife and then skin it and all this shit, but it also comes with this little rubber rolly thing. You put the clove in and you roll it, and it de-skins the clove of garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the raw piece of garlic, and then you do it on the little circle thing. But yeah, it works so good. And she started just Googling, looking for it, and I don't know what it costs. It costs just a couple of bucks, and we got it. But yeah, they kick ass. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent. I like cooking.
I like food. Well, I cook because we have to eat. But I also don't like to eat empty calorie. I don't like to eat I don't like to waste my calories. So if I'm going to have to eat something that's going to cause me in any way, shape, or form to gain weight, that shit better taste good. Because just eating to eat, I don't want to do that. And which is probably why I've gained weight over the last few years, where before I could care less. And it was probably because I used to smoke and then I quit smoking. So now I can actually taste shit.
Yeah.
Where before I didn't care.
Okay.
Okay.
I see garlic here. Is that sherry? Garlic
press work great too, she said.
Oh, garlic press work. Yeah. No, this thing blows that thing away. Blows it away. It turns it to a pulp. It's freaking awesome. It's awesome. No, way better. But okay, I get it. Garlic press. Yeah, that's what we used to have. Shit, man, I want to fucking read these.
Just realized Yank is normal tonight and not Florida manned out.
What, my dress? Yeah, no, I go through phases. Sometimes I feel like Florida. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
It blows it away, you say. I'm not quite sure. See, we're getting too slow on the comments, so I lose track of what the hell they're talking about. I could never get the garlic out of the press. Yeah, see, I had a problem with that too, and I was like,
and that's what's so great about this plate thing. It's got it comes with like a little brush, a little like paintbrush that's round, and you just
that fucker right out.
Yep, you get it right out, all of it. It's fucking excellent.
See, that's like cleaning graves. That's the same thing. Brush the shit right out of it.
There you go.
So I've still been waiting for a cemetery to call me back. I'm telling you what. I never imagined I'd have to beg to help people. I mean,
they're not beating down your door.
Oh, and so this one that I wanted to go with, they're not too far from the one that I just got done with, and I just am offering to clean soldiers' graves, but the guy won't get back to me, and I'm sure he's one of those. I just go mow the lawns, and that's all. I don't give a shit about any of the other stuff. And so when he hears grave cleaner to him, he's like, well, ain't no sweat off me. You ain't doing nothing great for me. But really, I mean, if you want your shit to look nice, yeah, I am doing something for you. Plus, it ain't about you, asshole.
Right.
Pew pew.
Now, I know you were sidelined. You weren't feeling good with the kidney thing. Now you get the toe thing.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've been to clean a grave?
Oh my gosh, like 3 weeks, a month, probably a month.
Okay, so it was basically the ones that were impressed. The people last time, because I remember when you were talking about it, you were cleaning the graves, and the cemetery owners, I think they were pastors or something, were very impressed with what you were doing. And they gave you a little taste of something to help as a thank you.
Yes.
They are not, because you weren't finished with that whole grave.
Oh yeah, I'm done with that whole cemetery.
Oh, you are. Oh, okay. I thought you still had more left, and I'm like, why aren't they saying, hey, we why don't you come by and?
No, there's 88 people buried there, and there's probably 78 stones or 76 stones, and I cleaned all of them. So so I will go back and maintain them. I'll go back and spray them again and scrub if it's got any mold or lichen or whatever on it. But for the most part, those are pretty well, they're good to go. Now there's a few of them that I want to fix. I want to put mortar under and put them back together. And then there's some that I want to take and put some gravel underneath, and bring the stone up, because it's just laying on the ground. There's nothing underneath it, and so it should have rocks or something underneath it. So those are some things I still want to do at that cemetery, but meanwhile, I still want to be cleaning soldiers' graves and, just doing the rest, my part for, because that was my whole idea to begin with, was for the soldiers. So,
Sure.
that's, I don't want to give that up. So, and like I said, if it hasn't been one thing, it's been another. It's like, geez, come on, I want to go get especially the weather's been great. I mean, these 100-degree days, I don't know about going out on those days, but it's just
bring gallons of water, man.
Well, and
gallons, not a cup, gallons.
Well, you do to wash the grave with already, so you're already packing, like, I usually pack about, I would say about 35, 40 gallons of water.
Holy shit.
I pack every time I go out.
Holy shit.
So
this must cost you a freaking fortune.
Well, I fill I fill up my jugs here at home, and
yeah, but you still got to pay for that.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So,
yeah, I pay for the water. I pay for all of it.
Well, so, that was really cool then of those people to give you a little taste.
Oh yeah.
Of appreciation.
Oh, and when I told them that I'm waiting to get the mortar, I was kind of hoping shipping prices would go down a little bit. So I haven't ordered the mortar, because the mortar is gonna cost me more to ship it than it is to buy the mortar. That is just, so it's not that I can't afford it. It's not like I'm poor or whatever, but I'm not stupid. And that's ridiculous to pay $42 to send me $30 worth of fucking mortar.
Yep.
So
wow, that is bad.
Kind of, but it's okay. I'm trying to weigh it out and see if it's gonna, things are gonna cheapen up a little bit here regarding shipping, and then I will order it and get those ones fixed. But meanwhile, I want to be cleaning other stones and getting on with my mission. And
okay, go ahead.
I actually have some people from some YouTube channels around here that have offered to come and help. So
nice.
Which would just make my day to, I mean, I'm all about doing it because I want to do it, but to get more people out there doing it and realizing it, and, so
very
I think
cool.
It's a good thing. Yeah. So what was you going to say?
I was just, now that I was going to ask it, but then they probably have it covered. What about like, does the city where you live have monuments that you can fuck around on if you wanted to? Like clean them and shit. Stone monuments and stuff. Do they got those around there?
I mean, there are monuments and stuff. I just don't know if they'd let me, touch them. I think you can only, tear those down and spray paint them and shit like that.
Right.
I am
non-offensive stuff.
Yeah, I'm only 15 miles away from Portland, so.
Right? No, fuck. I never even thought of. Yeah, you're only allowed to rip them down and piss on them and stuff. So, you can't go there with a cleaner and clean them or anything. I mean, that's just crazy talk.
Exactly. I mean, you're using soft brushes and water. How fucking dare you?
Fuck, here's a hammer.
Yeah. Right. Where's your drill? So, anyways, you need a drill or a saw. Saw that bitch down.
Yep. Very cool.
Test video.
Cool. Good for you. What's that?
Yeah, so it's definitely been. I'm a little frustrated not getting to get it done, but it will happen. I might be cleaning graves in the fall and more so than the summertime, which is where I would have rather been cleaning them. But we're also trying to work on our house and get it in. I mean, we haven't done a whole lot yet to the inside or anything yet, but there's odds and ends we're trying to get done to the outside. So
yeah, I'm doing the same thing here. I got all kinds of little projects going left and right that I never seem to quite finish. and then I moved on to the next thing because I need something or I'm waiting on something or so it's like, okay, that's 98% done, and I'll just, work on the next thing. I will say this, I got my lazy boy chairs in. We actually bought big people
you
furniture.
did get it. Yay!
We did. Yay. I was not happy. Yay.
Wow.
They were supposed to be matching chairs, right? And the materials don't match. One is white and one is sort of brown. And the numbers on when the guy delivered them, I caught it before they left. And I'm like, hey, come back here. We flipped the chairs over. We look at the numbers underneath. Both numbers are exactly the same. I don't know what the fucking deal is, but for some reason, the two of them are different colors. Now, aside from that, now that I've had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to sit in them, I'm like, I'm not digging them that much. I'm not digging my chair like I thought I would. You know what I mean? Like, here's a couple $1,000 chair. Oh, fucking great. It's okay. I'm like, I don't know what to do, man. I may try to return them. I got to look up the paperwork and see. And I was going to return them when they didn't match. But the guy said to me, well, if they don't match, you'll have to wait 4 to 6 months to get the chairs. And I'm like, I can't go without furniture that long. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting on the uncomfortable shit that I don't want to sit on in the first place, which made me buy the chairs. So I'm stuck with the chairs from that point of view. But if I can return them, I may. I don't know. I'm just not thrilled with them. You spend that kind of money, you want to be thrilled, right? But that's the story of my life. I always buy shit, and then I have buyer's remorse. Like, fuck, I should have just... Fuck. You know?
I know. My son just bought new washer and dryer yesterday, the one that is having the baby. Well, my son's not having a baby. Let's make that clear. His wife is. But
are you sure?
I am absolutely positive.
Follow the science.
He calls me and said, Mom, will you go sit and wait for them to bring my washer and dryer and hook it up, and they'll take away the old one and blah, blah, blah. Now, this is in the middle of all my other stuff that I was in the process of doing. Yes, let me hobble there. And I did. I went there and they get there and they unload. No, they get ready to unload. They walk in. They look at the washer and dryer set up, and he's talking to me, and he's like, well, I got good news and I got bad news. And I said, oh, and he goes, the good news is we got the washer and dryer. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, the bad news is you have the wrong kind of plug-in for the dryer, and you have a shower shut-off for the washing machine. And what happened was my son has 2 washing machine and dryers. He has one outside in the garage because his wife is a horse trainer, and he works with pavement. So between the two of them, they don't want to use their good washing machine for their normal clothes. So they use that washing machine for all their horse shit and his paving stuff. And then they save the good one. Well, they bought a new washing machine and dryer. And anyways, the water is split between those 2 washing machine and dryers from the garage to the mud room. Because the washing machine and dryer's in the mud room, and then there's a washing machine and dryer in the garage. And the water's right there, and the shutoffs are right there, but they're like shower shutoffs. They're not, I don't know, like what you would have out in your garage if you had the normal shutoff. So he said because those can leak and they can't see where it's at, they can't unhook the washing machine.
Oh. Well,
I'm
wait
like,
a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm kind of a dumb female, but give me a minute here, dude. I said, you know what, better yet, I'm not even going to fucking waste my brain cells on it. You know what you can do? You can talk to my son. And I called Sean, and he's a bit more of a dick than I am, if you can believe that. I mean, he can be really nice, and he was with them. He was very nice with them. But I think after he talked with them and they explained the situation, he was like, yeah, you don't want to put it in. You just don't want to put it in. That's obvious. So Sean said, you go ahead and leave my wash machine and dryer. I'll do it myself. So, but that meant they couldn't take the wash machine and dryer too. Because they couldn't unhook the wash machine. Because it might start leaking behind the wall.
Well, how about this? How about you disconnect it on the end that attaches to the washing machine? Because those two ends are going to be exactly the same as what they attach to the new washing machine. You're going to have a hot and a cold. They
wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of at the wall disconnecting it, disconnect it at the washing machine. Put the new washing machine and connect the old hole.
Because they can't hook it up to that because it's on a shower shut-off valves instead of the normal ones like you would have out in the garage. Like if you have a wash machine out in the garage, okay.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, they still shut off the same fucking way. Right. Tighty, lefty, loosey, motherfucker. Right. I don't understand what. Anyways, I was like, Dad, you got me. You got me, dude. Here, you talk to Sean because I don't know what the hell's the problem is. So I left it to Sean, and Sean, he's obviously going to hook it up himself, but I'd be calling the outfit back and be like, you know what? That don't seem right.
Yeah. Come get the fucking old ones, man.
At least come get the old ones.
Yeah. Because that's the big pain. Get rid of the old shit, man. I don't want to fucking cluttering up the place.
Yep.
Get rid of the old shit.
Look, people who said something fucking like just with the brain cell.
Water splitter. Is that what it says?
Yep, water splitter.
Okay.
You're probably exactly right, people. That's exactly what they needed. But just, I don't know what the fucking deal was or what they had going. But it was different. I
don't know.
So I don't know. Weird. So yeah. But anyways, strange stuff.
Yep.
But we've been on here for 2 hours and 16 minutes. And that is another thing that we might do is we might cut down the lives a little bit so that we save time to do other lives throughout the month so that, we'll catch you guys kind of off guard, or I don't know, just come up with different topics and be able to kind of mix it up.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Anyways, we are at 2 hours and 17 minutes. And usually Yanks want to go, okay, I think it's time to go, but I think I'm going to cut.
That's fair.
Cut it.
That's fair. Cut it out, whatever the hell it was.
It out. Yeah.
No problem.
Old stuff in the front yard, someone will take it for scrap. You're probably right. No, what you do is you write $5 on it or $10 on it and they'll come steal it. But if you put free, they'll never fucking take it away.
I got a guy that comes around, takes all kinds of shit all the time, man.
So,
it's unbelievable.
Fly crew, cutting down the lives, question mark. Okay, Rick, here we go again. Laugh out loud.
Well, you know what it is? We used to have this guy, Austin, who used to come on.
Yeah.
And he used to make it interesting, but he don't come on no more. So we got to kind of get rid of that dead air time because he always came in at the end of the show anyway and made it drag out for an extra 45 minutes to a half an hour anyway. But he don't show up no more, so we don't have to keep that spot open.
And see, this is about the time where I need more coffee. So
there you go.
Kind of, I mean, you're just, it's time for me to
Shit
go.
Yep.
All
right.
So
everybody,
we are leaving tonight because Fly Crew did not come on.
He hates you guys. He thinks he's better than you. That's what it is.
He thinks he's better than you guys.
Yep. So, all right. I'm good with that. I think we covered a bunch of stuff and we had a good time tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming. Obviously, again, this stuff is fun when you guys are involved. I'm sorry I didn't help Gutter out with the comments very much. It sucks. I am hoping I will get this shit straightened out relatively soon.
I told him if he would just quit playing with it, his eyesight would come back, but he doesn't believe me.
I just need to be milked regularly. That's what the problem is.
All right. I will text Miss Yank and let her know that.
Thank you.
Tracy.
Who, what? What happened?
I didn't even know Tracy was here. Hi, Trace.
Hey, Trace. Good to see you.
She said, don't hate us, Fly Crew.
Haha. He hates you. He hates you. He hates everybody.
Fly Crew,
Okay.
yes. I think Fly Crew's ashamed of us. That's what it is.
He is.
He's
He is.
ashamed of us.
So I would go through the list and say thank you to each and every one of you. Unless Gutter wants to, because I can't read them.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
We've got 12 people here, so, I mean, it's not like, we've got 500, so.
That's a dozen.
But we've got 12 of the best people, so that's all that
Absolutely.
matters. I don't know if Misha's still here, but Mishka, Pew Pew, you fucking pain in the ass, Wasp, Fly Crew, and Tony, and Jake, and Sherry, of course. Sherry said she had to go just a little bit ago because she had to go walk the dog, so, and Anne, and I don't know if Lee's still here, but Lee, bye. And who else do we have? I'm scrolling down, so it might take me a second. And Tracy, of course.
Mm.
And Wasp and Fly Crew. And Tony. Yep.
Chief was on here.
And Chief was on. Yep.
Stacy. Was it Stacy?
Who?
Kate. No. Oh shit! I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna sound like an asshole if I start reading wrong people's names.
Sherry? You mean Sherry?
Sherry.
Yeah, Sherry had to go walk the dog. Alrighty. Well, I will let you guys go.
Yes.
We will let you guys go, and you have an awesome week. And as I said, just pay attention, because you never know where we might just sneak right in there.
That's
One
right.
or both of us. You don't know who it might be or where or when. So, yep. And Kate.
Yes.
I didn't forget you, Kate. You're just very quiet, so I don't see you in the comments a lot.
Right on. But we will see you here again, most definitely, next Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Central Standard Time, and everything in between, after and before. So, show up. You guys know what time it is. We want to thank you guys for coming. And we're going to be gone in, I think, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Night.
Night.